Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Aquatico and SteveLab 2023. In the last video, started working on getting more balance into my production, getting more tools produced, getting more plastics produced. I've let the game run a little bit off camera, mainly because I was exporting yesterday's video, and I didn't want to have too much of a draw on my computer. It was lagging a little bit when I started trying to record this video, so I just let the game play for a little bit, let me build up some materials and whatnot. In between videos, I added a few more fuel production facilities because this number dipped into the negative briefly. We're now at a plus 134 on crude oil and plus 337 on electricity with the help of this new solar plant. Solar plant number 6 was built in between videos. Haven't started doing anything with the uranium mines, and I did a little bit of research as well. I got the nuclear plant was actually researched. Greenhouse 3 would actually let us do beans and garlic, but I might go for the illumination factory because I want to make my way towards spice production. And I think illumination is... I can't remember what it actually does. However, in between videos, I also completed one of the tasks. This is actually Expedition 1. In its cargo hold, we picked up a bunch of stuff. We picked up some jewelry, gold, pearl, diamond, and gold jewelry from that sunken ship. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to explore this area too. An old military cruiser sitting dead on the seabed, sir. We might need additional raw materials for our base. Shall we start the scavenging expedition? We have 831 cargo on board, so this really hopefully is not too much. Yeah, that's quite a bit. A lot of iron, a lot of plastic. And this guy is over capacity, so we're actually going to send him home. Expedition 2 has arrived at the sunken cruiser. Some drifters have adapted various ships from before the asteroid impact to withstand radiation. Living as naval nomads, they venture the surface in pursuit of scrap and rations. Storm has sunk one such military ship. There are oxygen gaps in the wreckage that we may search for survivors. The Dream got stranded in the wreckage, causing unexpected expenses. No survivors were found. Alright, well, I guess I can do the next thing, maybe? The frozen ocean. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that now. They're out there. They might as well. Expedition 1 is fully overloaded, so there's not much for them to do. I could probably just move this to, I guess, here or down here behind my head. There's just nothing else in this area. It seems that we've got a pretty good idea of what is going on and where. Got our concrete factory up and running. Got a lot of credits. I did sell some stuff in between videos. I did also fully upgrade this tool factory to level 3 on everything. It's now producing tools again because nothing uses diamond tools right now. The concrete factory uses tools. The nuclear plant uses tools. The only thing that really needs diamond tools is the gold mine. The microcircuitry factory doesn't even need it right now either. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to do those things just yet, to start producing the diamond tools if I'm not needing them, unless I want to sell them, which is what Tool Factory 7 is doing. It's going to start producing diamond tools, and diamond tools, if I'm not mistaken, from the trade panel, fetches a hefty price. It fetches 20 per diamond tool. So let's say, just for kicks, I go ahead and I sell the maximum. Just 41 of them has a base price of 820. So imagine me selling off a full 280 of them. I'd be swimming in credits very quickly, allowing me to purchase the things that I need to really get bought. But I'm still slowly working to fill this out, and if I'm mistaken, boost 1, okay. Boost 1 just takes plastic, so we'll make sure we're working on that as well. These plastics factories, I did not expand due to a derp on my part, so we're going to go ahead, we'll expand both of these guys out. We're consuming more fuel, we're consuming more sponges, but it's also going to allow for the production of more plastic. Let's see. 3 and 3, 3 and 3, 3. I do like the idea of doing the optimization first, but the production boost will actually give us more plastic that we can turn around and use to optimize and or make more tools. So I'm kind of leaning boost 3 here. Now these are each producing 612. Oh! This factory way down here never got upgrades. That's a problem for me. Yeah, 612 is pretty much what all these ones should be at, unless I've paid for optimization 3 on them, which it looks like I haven't. Burn through a bunch of plastics in the process, but I'll not be making more plastics that I can turn around and reinvest in them. Good stuff. Did have a shark attack come through between videos dealt with it very quickly. These guardhouses are now earning their keep. Oh, and just speaking of, whoa, 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 whoa! How the hell did he get in here so quick? He snuck in. That shark attack danger was not there. I mentioned shark attacks and immediately another one popped in. So, a little confuzzled by that. Looks like that shark attack did take out a couple of drones. The defense platforms, unfortunately, don't do a lot when it comes to... Yeah, that one is going to get away, unfortunately. I don't think this guy's in range. That shark snuck in, and that pisses me off, because I probably lost a couple of people and drones in the process. We'll get our shark attack report here in a minute. Also telling me I need to put another defense structure, probably around here. By doing so, this opens up this whole area. There's a lot of oil production, a little bit of ground fertility, so I probably won't utilize that. He's on his way out. Unfortunate. I had to have lost at least one person in that, because he was over here by my sand factory. One citizen, 2 drones. Son of a bitch. Did get a notification from my team. Unknown frozen chemical reaction. Significant sea life in the area. Whoa! We got some fish, shark, tuna, swordfish, and salmon. A little bit of extra food. Always good. Could head out for this nuclear silo. It would take me... Let's do a resupply here. I'm actually going to send the expedition that way. Essentially, it's going to need more. Get there. I hope that submarine will actually arrive before I have to do a resupply on it. Trying to keep my battery numbers up, but unfortunately it is one of the things that it does take quite a bit to get those up and running. And this one, I guess I did upgrade Tool Factory 2 all the way. So these two are fully upgraded, and they're going to be producing a crap load of tools. The number of tools, unfortunately, is now going to be a little bit skewed because tools have both regular tools and diamond tools listed in it. So it may say there's a number there, like let's say there's 60, but it doesn't mean there's necessarily tools that my current colonists can use. Further upgrades are going to let them do more things. But with my new solar plant done, I do think eventually I'm going to need to make my way towards nuclear power. Could actually invest in a production boost for my diamond mine. I'll just take software, and I don't have software access, but I mean, diamonds do fetch a hefty amount when selling them. Diamonds are right here, 12, if I wanted to sell off a bunch of them. I have 170-ish diamonds at the moment. But let's look at doing more... I think more expansion over here is going to be the way to go. Let's see what's available here. What can and can't be built out here? So I have the ability to do some mining around here. And over here. That's where I can do probably a couple more cages. Do some cages out around that section. There's also the idea of building out this way and building more farming down here. And the farm idea does actually appeal to me quite a bit. I think what I'll do is put a warehouse down here. It's going to be away from everything. Can't be helped. I want to tuck it in that corner right there. It's away from things. That's okay-ish. But having it over here means I can put down some more farms. I can start expanding out the... Probably put some oxygen producers down here, if I'm honest. Put a couple down in here. There's also a pretty good area for mining, just along this stretch. I can do a lot of mining, a lot of quartz, a lot of glass. I can do a lot out here. There's also going to be a need for defenses. Here's a good spot for a couple of cages, 2 of them. I could probably put one like extending out over to this and one over to this. I only have 1 set of cages right now. I do like the idea of doing more. Out here, probably a defense platform and a guardhouse. Definitely over here if I'm not putting cages down there. Because there's the edge of the map right there. A little more uranium production, a lot more fuel production is available right here. Can do more growing there. What about here? I was also talking about kind of like building out this way towards this corner, because I do have this guardhouse posted, just built. I haven't done anything with it, it's just there, waiting for something to do. There's a lot that can be done, and in my brain right now is trying to figure out where's the most effective way to go. Because part of me is saying, expand out to one of these areas, go nuts, and just start producing more things that can be sold, like diamonds. Make more diamond mines, which, I'm not going to lie, I probably will build one more diamond mine at least before the end of this video. On the other hand, that was my illumination factory, but let's go ahead and do the spice production, because spice is right there. It's going to take mushrooms to actually do, which I don't have, but illumination factories are going to be needed for the spice mines, because it does take light bulbs per engineer. And if I'm going to guess, the mushroom cave, well, I can actually put that wow, that's bigger than I thought it would be. That's what she said. Doesn't need to be anywhere specific, just needs to be connected near some O2. So theoretically, I could do this kind of as part of my expansion out this way. Oh, it's just a skosh too small, unfortunate. But if I do it, let's say right here. Yeah, I'm going to queue that up. It's not in the range of my sponge collector, and I can actually take my pipeline. That's built up right against it, isn't it? Yep, built it right into the corner, so I can't do much with it. Let's say I put it up to like right here. And you can only go in... That's a problem. Hopefully you saw what I was trying to do there. I'm going to do the pipeline like this so I can actually continue going past it in front of it to go towards this new area where there's going to be a bunch more farming. The mushrooms will be useful as they are a tier... Oh. I guess they don't count as a food? Maybe? But it goes towards spice production, right? Yeah, spice needs mushrooms. Alright, yeah, well, whatever. And also my illumination factory can't fit, but I mean, I could probably put it kind of like out in here, or find a spot a little bit closer within the colony complex that it can work. This is a very big hodgepodge of stuff. Wouldn't probably slap it in there. I'm clicking my mouse several times for stuff to go. I'm a little worried about... Oh, odd. This isn't my... My work mouse is having a similar problem where, like, I'll click and it just looks at me like, well, what do you want me to do with that? You clicked. Ah, here we go. No. The issue I have if I build it right there is that there's only one hex between everything. And actually it would work there. Never mind. Go ahead. All the way down here. Come down this way with it, just as, like, I know where it's going to go from that. It's also in a spot where I don't think there's any navigation sign space. Yeah, no space for a nav sign. I don't think I have... Oh, it is covered by one nav sign, so I can actually put like a navigation sign over here on the other side of it to keep the drones moving relatively quick. In fact, let's just earmark that and go boop right there. So now we've got a navigation sign to help the drones move a little bit more efficiently. My beer production has been quite low for some time. Let's see what's going on with you. You don't have a lot of wheat. You're also open. I'm also broke. So, let's do that thing I was talking about with the diamonds and the diamond tools. We're producing how much? 330 per year. Go ahead and sell off. I'm going to sell off all my diamond tools, because I don't need them right now. Again, I have no need for them at this point. And the rest will be taken up by my lobsters. So 3,000 credits to sell off 100 lobster 100 diamonds, and essentially 80 diamond tools. Boom, cash. Heading back up to the pub. I'm going to do optimization to decrease the amount of wheat it's going to need. And it's going to produce more beer now, just by purchasing those two things. And we have rice almost done, pumpkins almost done, potatoes and wheat are still being harvested. Good stuff. Again, don't need diamond tools right now, so now this is actually correct in showing how many tools I have. I have 154 tools in Colony. Not a lot, not great, not terrible. Now let's check in all my factories here. So essentially I want expansion 1 and boost 3 for all my plastics factories if I can. It's going to be increasing the number. Essentially I want this to be 612 if possible. And this one is fully upgraded, so it only takes 60 fuel and 120 sponges. I could probably live with those a little bit longer. It would take some plastic to reduce it. I like the idea of these buildings being, like, ultra efficient. I'm also out of plastics again because I'm spending so much plastic to make plastic. It's weird. Let's see. Alright, pirate submarine is converging on our position. They're ready to attack. I'm reading a New Atlantis vessel nearby. Contact them, support, stand your ground. They'll come your way shortly. Bug out if you can. Dump some cargo or engage if outnumbered. Fall back. We don't want to lose your team. We'll see if we can just call for help and see if New Atlantis will actually help us, considering how much we've helped them. So there were 3 more enemy submarines inbound. The New Atlantis have closed ranks and managed to outgun pirate vessels. 2 destroyed, 1 boarded with their crew captured and transferred to New Atlantis' custody. Medium damage to our ship with a few crew members slightly injured. New Atlantis is helping us with repairs. We'll also have to send payment as reward. So we're going to pick up 277 credits and transfer 66 batteries. That was from Expedition 2. Are you guys even going to get there in time? Hope so. Expedition 1 is still returning home. I don't know how many more batteries it's going to need to get here because it doesn't tell me how far it's going to take or how long it's going to take to get home. So there's that going for it too. It's going to bring jewelry and a lot of stuff too. That's going to actually kick up my Tier 1 luxuries quite a bit. And also if I can start getting this mushroom farm going, hey look, it's going. I can do that. Absolutely going to start working on optimization because it is consuming quite a bit of O2. Now let's talk about building more oxygen production. So let's go for O2 production. I'm going to use this oxygen extractor. I'm going to take some plastics, which I don't have, unfortunately. Can you fit there? Oh, it barely can. Nice. But it will impinge on the uranium field. So let's actually go down this way with it. That's a decent spot for it. See if I can just kind of tuck it in the corner a little bit. Again, I'm trying to utilize these corners as best I can to make sure that I'm getting as much bang for my buck as I can. I know I could probably pack these buildings in tighter if needed. Also didn't realize this one had not been upgraded and optimized, so I could very easily double up on the work slots here as soon as I get more concrete produced. I think I sold some concrete in between videos also. Can do that. It's going to increase my concrete production. I'm not super concerned about concrete at this time, mainly because I don't have a significant need for it. It's there for when I get to the higher levels, the higher tiers of stuff, that'll start requiring it. In fact, let's just look. Spice production. Mushrooms, oxygen, light bulbs, electricity. Okay. So the illumination factory, where I put him, he's way out here. He's still waiting on all the concrete, so actually concrete is a limiting factor at the moment. I'm at that point now where I have to have concrete for stuff. And even the nuclear plant, it requires concrete. So 190 per specialist on my concrete factory, takes 200 sand. In theory, I could actually build a second. Since it's 1-to-1, 220 per drone, 190 per, or 220 sand, 200 sand. So let's actually get a second concrete factory going to support this one's operation. I think this one will be down here a little bit. It's going to be a little further down. Let's go on that same line as these guys. What did I just build on? I built on some fertile ground, which not worried about. Because the point now... Oh, short on plastics, that's why. El Derpo. So once I have the plastics for that, I can go ahead and get this built. It's needing stone... How much electronics am I... Electronics is something you need in the game, but it doesn't actually tell me what I've got. Electronics, I'm at 54. And this is going to require how many? 40. Alright. Electronics production is going to need to get kicked up too at some point. But we can still clear the terrain. And at least get the ball rolling on these things. There we go. There we go. So you're requiring fuel, sand, and credits. Note, if I expanded this one, which I can't because I don't have the electronics or the software, I would essentially need to build an extra one of these guys. In fact, whoa. You absolutely need optimizations. Last, I'm at 74 stone. I'm good on. Essentially, it's just to decrease the number of tools this thing's going to suck up. Over here, looks like I can't do anything with it yet because I'm short on electronics. Hey, look, I found another limiting factor when it comes to my game. Yay. I think some nav signs are needed out here, too. Build that one next to the hub. And build this one next to this factory. Build that one right outside of this concrete factory. Now I've got more concrete production going on, so I can build my illumination factory, which is going to build more light bulbs, which is going to build more... The rabbit hole has exposed itself once again to me. Waiting on a trade ship for this guy. I can't remember what I was ordering or selling with that one. Could order up more materials very easily. Don't feel like I need to, though. Spice production is there. Greenhouse 3. There's also orchard greenhouses. Will allow us to produce apples and plums, which gives a distillery which takes apples and plums and turns them into alcoholic beverages. Also squid hunter bases, and something called the Shining Squid Combo. Squid hunter bases in proximity of illumination factories get a bonus. There's advanced budgeting. And where is subsurface base 5? There it is. Maximum of 12 influence points for legal matters. It's going to let me do more with what I've got. So I have to go through Greenhouse 3, Oyster Bar. Okay, so to get here, and unfortunately you can't, like, click one and everything queues up ahead of it. So it looks like I would need to do Greenhouse 3, and Squid Hunter Base, and Orchard Greenhouse, and Distillery 1, and Oysters Bar, because these two connect to make this one. This one requires the Squid Hunter Base and the Greenhouse, and Distillery, of course, requires the Greenhouse. So, ooh. Mark III drone factory. Interesting. Plastic Age is right there. That'd be fun. There's Subsurface Base 5 way the hell down there. Let's go ahead. Large bench. I'm going to grab something that's going to be a little bit lower risk, lower cost, just as kind of a bit of a protection for myself. Knowing that this game, there's something's going to happen, and it's going to eat my credits. And I want to make sure I've got plenty of credits available. What are you waiting on? You're missing sand. Sand do we have? $481. Should be okay on sand. I think we're just waiting for somebody to deliver it to you. I have a carrier drone here. I guess this carrier drone is pretty busy. There we go. We got some sand being delivered there. All right. That'll work. Mushroom cave. Producing 110 mushrooms a year, and the mushrooms will go to spice, is what I said, right? Yeah, spice. And then eventually the concrete will get delivered over here. We have a small depot that's got access to that. Let's take a look at my expeditions in the meantime. This guy... How far are you away? And this is the one that has a ton of stuff on board. Plastic, credits, jewelry, gold. Just, it's loaded. This guy is almost there? 0 days. Okay, so it's actually about to be there in a moment. I clicked over. There it is, that little chime that I heard. Now it's on site. Alright. Silo's self-destructive mechanism was activated, damaging our propulsion, injuring the crew. Okay, I lost somebody. Let's go ahead and do a full resupply. And we're going to send it over to the coral reef. So it's going to get there. I'm going to try to keep that submarine, particular one, out for a while to do as much as possible. And then go from there. No idle workers. Hey, we're going to need to send out a rescue mission. Rest. You're at travel to destination. Go. I'm actually going to reactivate all 3. So I can pretty much get them, like, get to destinations, look for survivors, and pretty much just pause during the search for survivors section to see if I need to bring more people in. Let's see. Security officers. I have 1 security officer. I guess, but yeah, because I did send off somebody to take care of that mission. Oh, good. The submarine has arrived. Transfer all cargo. So, money, plastics, and a bunch of stuff. This is actually going to kick things into high gear for me. Let's do a full resupply. Nope, never mind. We don't have enough batteries for a resupply. Very quickly, Tier 2. We now have excellent Tier 2 variety on jewelry because I have 21 gold jewelry available to me. Just by doing that one thing. I haven't researched a lot of stuff that needs those advanced materials that I got from that sunken vessel, but now that I have it, all the better. Yep. What I'll do next video, just kind of plan ahead a little bit. Greenhouse 3 and Orchard Greenhouse 1, these 2 will get researched because since I've started expanding into this big, fertile area where I can grow a bunch of stuff, this is where those next level of greenhouses are going to go. I can put something like right here, probably put a mining facility here. Hey, maybe some diamond mines, you know? Maybe some quarries. Because we're a little bit low on... Well, not a lot of stuff. And the heavy building materials, I'm producing those at a good amount. It's just that I used a lot for upgrades this month. So, not a huge need for it, but there is going to be a need for it relatively soon. Just checking my productions on these guys. Yeah, optimization 3. Let's go ahead and get that. I'm trying to get all my fuel refineries to that optimization 3, just so it's taking 80 crude oil in, meaning that when I build the next one, not if, when, I'll be able to use less of the crude oil available to make sure I've got plenty of fuel. The new oxygen producer, this guy, is up and running, so we'll absolutely do that to reduce his usage. And not going to do anything on production yet, because we have a good boost of production, as it were. So we got our sand going. We got 43 concrete. This building is still waiting on concrete. And we have 44 diamond tools. Could sell more diamond tools for a bunch of cash, or I could just import some concrete. And I am giving that some thought right now. It costs 6 to buy. Ouch. Don't want to do that if I don't have to. I do like the idea of just selling a bunch of sponges. Just sell off some of these sponges, because I don't think I need 4,700 sponges or 5,000 sponges. I should probably need to be in like the 2,500 range, and that's with the equilibrium of I'm producing as much as I'm consuming. So I'm producing 289, I'm using 266, so I'm actually in a positive on that stuff. I just gotta make sure I'm staying in the positive on that production. Same with the batteries. Used a lot last month, but that was mainly to take care of the expedition submarines that were off doing their things. Because this submarine is going to get resupplied here soon. And I got plenty of food on board. Mainly they have, like, they got some diamond tools on board. A lot of food. But not an extraordinary amount. This guy, I can't really send out right now because they don't have enough to give him to send out. I need to get, let's see, 160 batteries, and I don't want to expend 160 batteries unless I deeply, deeply have to. Check my battery production. Yeah, you're fully upgraded. Okay, yeah, they're all fully upgraded. These ones aren't. Let's go ahead and get those guys going. Yeah, 612 each. Look at my tools. I'm at 0 now on regular tools. Diamond tools are needed to do that. So, further increasing my tool production is obviously going to be a big thing. I've passed the 30-minute mark. I think I'm at a good stopping point. I've got a lot done here, and a lot that's still yet to be done, which is a further goal of the colony. Keep things going in the right direction. And I think I'm going in the right direction still. I want to keep building more defenses and having those available to go when I get the next pirate attack coming in. Not if. There will be more pirate attacks. I can almost guarantee it. If I'm knowing my luck, it's going to come on Thursday. Just how the game has been with me lately. Of course, saying that, it'll probably be tomorrow. But we'll find out in the next video. For now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on the channel. Thank you all for watching.